Andre Tigalo. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, please, this live show will be very short. Very short. We'll talk about Bamenda Power and Maurice Kamto 22nd September protest in French Cameroon. Yes, Adjo Zigalo, you are welcome. Akum Emmanuel, all of you. You are welcome, Antagana. As you come in, just share. Sorry we are not on SCBC today because of one reasons or the other. It will be a very short live show. And Wambo, you are welcome. Nelvi, you are welcome. You are welcome. We'll keep it very short. Very short, so that while we are waiting to begin, don't forget to go to shopamber.com. Shop Amber, you see my t-shirt, you see this, I believe Ambazonia, okay? I believe Ambazonia, shopamber.com, and make your shopping very important. 22nd of September is coming. It is our day. 22nd September is coming. It's our day, and it's the day that Kamto has taken. Kamto is not a fool to choose 22nd of September for a people's protest in French Cameroon. He's not a fool. He's not a fool to choose that. So please share as we join. By the time we reach the magic number, we will hit the rock. Dear Mwaka, you are welcome. You are welcome. Kamto is not a fool. Atangana. As Osomba, Pierre, I'll show you that I'm getting fake name Atangana. I'm not sure these names are real name of Amazonia. The John Galabe, you are welcome. Ghana Elijah, you are welcome. Larry Ngome Romeo, you are welcome. Elisa, it will be a very short one. Okay, we'll be starting soon. Once we reach the magic number, please help us to share. Well, Simon, you are welcome. Those of us in Amazonia, yes, Emmanuel. You are welcome, Emmanuel. I hear you. Gomer Romeo, welcome. Nkem the visit, welcome. Michelle Mitch, you are welcome. Alex Sacha, you are welcome. Valentine Gato, you are welcome. Digote Neville, yes, Don Mozo is here. Protus Nkeze, you are welcome. You can say that again. Forbid, I hear you. hands. In your hands. We are going to start in the next few minutes. Micheline, I hear you. I feel you. I feel you. Fellow Amazonians, my mommy them, my papa them for ground zero. Our great people of Bamenda. I don't title this show today the Bamenda power. And a lot of things we're going to talk about the Bamenda power. Because the Bamenda power is a very big power where even French Cameroon is the user. We don't realize it since in the early 1990s, where multi-party issue became for the Cameroons. You see French Cameroon, they always use what they call Bamenda power. You don't therefore inside French Cameroon, Yaoundé, they call any so-called Anglophone, say this one Bamenda. Whether you come out from Manu, or you come out from Diano, you come out from Lebia Lemo, you come out from Osao, people that for French Cameroon, they know you as Bamenda. Because that is the power of Bamenda. Because now Bamenda where the resistance is start. Now when they start, you know, say for 2016, all major issue, now Bamenda where they go launch. Now real inside Bamenda where funds them for Bamenda, and they carry all which. Can you imagine? Funds for Bamenda, they carry all medicine, all which they give for Paul Biya. So Paul Biya call himself say funds. Now only Bamenda. Now you see and say Bamenda, it get a lot of power. It get a lot of potential. Bamenda, for example, not get any natural resources, but it get what we call human resources, people. For inside Bamenda, when you look for inside Bamenda, your motor spoil, panabitin. You know panabitin? Your motor spoil. You want to make that motor make it look come out new. For inside Bamenda, you go make that new motor. Inside Bamenda, you want a kind of good hotel. You want to wait till. So Bamenda get people's power, but they be good in terms of human resource. They get everything. Now, when inside the way the issue it happen. So when you look at Bamenda, even though na city, Bamenda na the only city where Amba forces them, they will come inside, they come out, they do issue. It never happen for other cities like Victoria, like Boya, like Kumba, Manfe or so. But inside Bamenda, it happen. And because Bamenda, it be very special, it be very unique for the life of Amazonia. It be very unique for the restoration of the freedom of Amazonia. That's why when you come to ghost towns or lockdowns or waiting, Bamenda, it go respond. It go respond possibly. They will respond without even complaining. They will respond without even complaining because they believe say now through Bamenda the freedom will come. And it don't always show. It don't always show from all launching of political parties for everything. It always shows say inside Bamenda now the way the freedom it will come. So Bamenda get a very special power. In the old days of the so-called one Cameroon, in the old days of former British Southern Cameroons, in the old days of West Cameroon, and now in the present day of Amazonia, Bamenda get very special, big power. And that power where I want to remind people them from Mezam. Now, French Cameroon, they look all we. They look all we free from them. They say they look all we like say will be Bamenda people. They say any man when you talk English or you come up from Southern Cameroon, you want a low Bamenda la. Maybe na insult now because Bamenda get a special strength, get a special place in the heart of Amazonians. Now other way, Kumbafi fail, Bamenda no go fail. Boyafi fail, Bamenda no go fail. Now Bamenda it give we the spirit, it give we the heart to sleep well. We go for bed, you smile, you laugh. So now other way, Bamenda no go ever, even if Bamenda look Boya it smile, the dance. Bamenda will say, Bamenda na papa mommy they go carry Boya for the back. If Bamenda look Kumba smile, Bamenda will say, no bother, I will carry her for the back. Bamenda look Manfe smile, will say, no bother, I will carry her for the back. Now because Bamenda it don't be destined by God say, Bamenda. Now the day we will finally host that flag. Now whatever you see and say, our fathers, if they come into town, come out, do kakets in them, and Bamenda people, they don't be so religious for Amazonia. They marching for 22nd September. It start for Bamenda. French Cameroon start key for 1990s for launch of SF inside Bamenda. French Cameroon for 2016, they start key for September 8 December 2016 for inside Bamenda. It spread. 22nd of September 2017, it start for outside. People, the Bamenda start. You remember that he top marching. People come in thousands. As they start so, they will share on Facebook. The other area, they will get them quiet. They will go say, hey, one Bamenda start. They follow. That is the power of Bamenda. Because Bamenda doesn't take nonsense from anyone. They get what we call people's power. And that people's power, I want today for inform Bamenda people. Listen, Maurice Kamto today, he don't declare the 22nd of September, say now they will move Pobia out. No, he not declare by mistake. No, he declare politically because he want to use that 22nd September for remind Anglophones them in quote for French Cameroon. For remind and say we are with you. So Maurice Kamto now politician too. He use 22nd of September. We don't say, maybe they go out for us behalf of the chair. So I will remind Anglophones them, say, listen, I'm going out on this day to us to move for behalf of the chair. So, we are doing for French Cameroon, we are supposed to join me. We now recall, for 22nd September 2017, Amazon they shocked the world. Amazon they shocked the world from every 13 village, from every area, from every French Cameroon, it be shocked. Our people came out in their thousands. Our people came out in their millions with peace plans. They marched from A to B to Z. Peace plans from Bamenda to Boya to Manfe to Kumba, everywhere. Then what happened? Helicopter gun. It came on top. Helicopter gun came on top. It killed our people. But something magical happened. Our people, they saw their friends they being shot by helicopter gun from Munya to Oboya, everywhere. But that thing happened so when helicopter gun they kill upon them plenty. 1 week after for 1st October, our people they see come out. Now the way you know say this revolution is God ordained. Now the way you know say me say tell me with the 2017. I be say what? Look at the number of people who they come out in their thousands through social media activism, where we were all united, we were all speaking one language. They came out, even us in the diaspora. We came out 2018 like in our thousands for March. Taking bands, we came out, we march. We show the world say we are one people. So Maurice Kamto don't look at this thing. He thinks say okay. He can bring the people out in their thousands to go out and march in their thousands. But I'm reminding our people, listen, we are encouraging French Cameroon, Cameroonese, wherever you are, in Douala Yaoundé, you must take your destiny into your hand. Maurice Kamto is your own savior. Our own savior, Ayo Junior Stabe, has been jailed with many other people in jail. Yes, French Cameroon, hear me. This is the time, 3 years after, to listen. If now surely God don't give Maurice Kamto wisdom for say choose 22nd of September so that you fit get some umbilical connection with your neighbors and for Amazonia. Yes, some umbilical connection. But my message for Amazonia for French Cameroon I say, listen, we'll get a fight. Now, we don't have French Cameroon. We have duty that will give you intelligence. We have duty that will work that money for French Cameroon. Invest back home. We have first relax. Now relax. Francophones or Cameroonese must go out in their thousands. Now, we want to see the power of Bass. Bass, you must now organize from Bafoussam to Douala. If Maurice Kamto's fail, from the sense of that, the Maurice Kamto to shut up and sit quiet. So Maurice Kamto, You get a duty to make sure you pull your people out. And I don't even know, because it is planned. You know, revolutions are sometimes happen spontaneous. Like this Amber own. All of us here in the diaspora, we're living our cozy life, going to our nightclubs, enjoying our life, going out, doing our things. The revolution came and consumed us. Sometimes we don't even recognize our wives on the bed because we have been consumed by the revolution. The revolution has caused even some families to run away from you. They say, no, you are Amber. They don't want this thing, they run away from you. So the revolution came, it has changed us, it has transformed us. We are now a different set of people. So we did not plan. Many Amazonians, many of you, 3 years back, if they say Southern Cameroon, you will say fire. You will say fire. Yes, I know many of you, when you were hearing, oh, the one at SCNC, the one at this. But today, those who were saying SCNC go, SCNC come, they are the champions. That is why you see the revolution was spontaneous. Nobody in the diaspora planned it. Mark Barretta was here in Belgium as a student, enjoying my life, doing my things. Every Friday, I'll go to my quarter and go and hold small waist and dance, hold small waist, hold small white waist, dance, sleep, drink my beer and come. But the revolution came, it took me. I went into it with all force. Boom! I changed. I became somebody else that even my friends from Sase, everywhere, they could not recognize me anymore. Even family could not recognize me and say, what, this man, this young small boy from Sase that we knew, small boy, what has happened with him? They did not recognize me anymore because the revolution consumed us and made us because you see, that was God's hand. They say, the Bible says that the hand of God was moving, and it fell on all Amazonians. That's why French Cameroon cannot stop us. No matter what happened, Amazonians are destined to fight to free. And that's why you see, even on Ground Zero, from every 13 counties, at first, 1st October, you see SCNC, people were running. But Mommy, Papa, Pekin, everyone got involved because the Lord Almighty said, this is your time. It might take 4, 5, 10 years, but it is our time. That's why when French Cameroon Pobia called us to pick arms, when you say, oh, you see, the Lord uses the poor judgment of a bad ruler to free his people. The Bible says that, you know, Bobia thought when he declared that we should pick up arms, declare war, he thought we would run away. He thought the bees had some invisibility. No, bees no more is invisible. He thought that, so French Cameroon, hear me. Now that Maurice Kamto is going out, yet exit. Take from us an example. Bees are babies. Bees, you see how we are dealing with them in Amazonia. You see that running. There is this one in Boya who calls himself Mola or who, so-called chief of Bossa, running his mouth, calling the name of my friend Tapang Ivo. Listen, we just look at him, we smile. So French Cameroon must know that we have destroyed at first when you see B, you bow. Oh, B. No. Now B in Amazonia, they walk and they hide. They walk, they now move with bulletproof because small boys in Cartier who now pick up arms because Pobia says you pick up arms, they have destroyed the invisibility. So French Cameroon, never be afraid. Go out in your thousands. Listen, only dollar alone can bring Pobia down. Listen to me. That is what called major power. You don't need Bafusam, Yaoundé everywhere. No. You don't need listen, a revolution doesn't need every part of the country to be actively involved. That's why those who are saying that in Amazonia, we are blessed because in every village in Amazonia, there is an Amazonian fighting group. So ours is different. So French Cameroon people, Cameroonese, this is a time to send Pobia out. He has been there for so many years. He has killed, listen, Pobia has caused people to lose us. Yes. So we are going. We were with you for so many years. Pobia has caused, so use that anger that you have lost a good wife. We are going us. You've lost, you don't have us anymore. So use that anger that look at these people that you were with together. Remember the good time you used to have. Remember our good food. First Cameroon, remember our good food. Remember everything that we brought into this field union. We have gone. Bye-bye. We have gone. We don't go. So French Cameroon use that anger. French Cameroon, the wives, the mothers, the brothers of all the beasts that have been killed and murdered in Amazonia. Listen, Cameroon soldiers, they died in their thousands. Don't mind. They don't die plenty. I'm about to cucumize them, so plenty. So all mommy them, papa them, brothers them for French Cameroon, they get brother relative for you army. You now get a motive. Your motive that say they don't send you a French, you are your brother may go die for Amazonia for a useless war. Look at that beer. So you get a motive. Which one you want to use? Now bad road. Now fact say probably don't steal in election. Now which you know want to use them. So French Cameroon, we are giving you this thing as neighbors. Because listen, it is a fact. You will be our neighbor for life. There's even if I don't like it, there's no way I can make God to create another country between you and I. No, you will be our neighbor for life. At some point, we will restore diplomatic relationship. We will restore some benefit. Now, when we finish, we will build some very big war and make a very very strong immigration policies. But now, when a stable Cameroon, a nice Cameroon, is a good ambassador, so we must give you these tactics. So, bars or bars yourself. Start from the village. Start from the area. Get Nakambokos. Get people. You must make it to be some. Make bees. Listen. Many of them are Amazonian. Douala, if you rise up. Now, I'm telling you, Cameroonese, not Anglophones. So, Anglophones in Douala or Yaoundé, you must mind your business. Mind your business. You are there to give us intelligence. You are there to work money or tari and send back home. You are not there to go and protest. Now, if now I'm in Europe, I'm in Belgium. If Belgium are protesting, what it concern me to go protest? What Belgium is going to protest? No, I'll be sounding Cameroonian. I guess I will go protest because Belgium they protest. No. So, Anglophone, Amazonians in French Cameroon, it is your duty to stay home and in fact give the water, make water, give the water, give the water and chop, make the protest. They must move. So, Cameroonese in French Cameroon, you must hear the call of Kamto. Don't disgrace Kamto. You call Kamto mon president. So, Kamto, you must have put your... Listen, Kamto, you have support from France. Kamto, you have support from US. The world is fed up with Paul Biya because Paul Biya has destroyed the Gulf of Guinea. Because through Paul Biya's negligence, Amazonians, we left. They say God don't use the madness. What Pobia is giving madness. Even now, he can organize regional election. Where it is now under madness. God don't let people go. So, Cameroonese in Yaoundé and Douala, you don't need Gaoundé, you need SIM. Only Douala alone. If you come out in your thousands, there is only pressure for bees and gendarmes in Amazonia. If you come out in your thousands, they'll be confused. Come out and darken the street and say, Pobia must go. Yes, the truth is that some people will die. Forget. Don't even think about it. But see, Pobia is now wearing diaper. He's hiding somewhere now. If you come out just one day in your thousands, boom, the ministry will say it's over. It's over. Because they are trying to protect Amazonia. They will remove some from Boya and Fako to go and fight in Douala. So let's now this is now, in fact, French Cameroon. Let's now have some collaboration. Go out in your thousands in Douala alone. Even if you're on the small pockets, but Douala alone, you have the power. In the West region, you have the power. Those who support Mubarak, all those prisoners in jail, Paul Biya has destroyed their lives. All those prisoners from ministers, they have people that they give them work, they give them family. You use that anger. Use the anger that you've lost loved ones who came and fight in a useless war in Amazonia that Biya declared on us. Use that anger. So use many and that anger. When Kamto declared 22nd, he is doing that to show some form of unity. He is doing that to remind you that on the 22nd of September, you saw how so-called Anglophones went out in their thousands. That's a challenge to you, Cameroonese. So, Cameroonese, if you are hearing our voice, Bas, all of you Bas in Yaoundé, in France, in USA, this is the time. Put money on the ground. You must put money on the ground. Get reliable persons. Put money on the ground. I'm sure by now you must have done your groundwork. There are also military guys who are angry. Get those ones to cause internal sabotage. Get those ones to cause internal sabotage. Those ones who can give you intel, who will tighten the knot. You need them. They are there from the presidency. If us ambassadors, we can have guys from presidency who give us some knots to tie. How do you think we succeed? How do we succeed? How do you think we succeed? But no, it is not by our might. We are succeeding by the might of God, and God uses the people who are there in the system to give us those things. So use them. Cameroonese in USA, in France, in Germany, you have money. You have money. Put that money on the ground. Make it work. If dollar just fire. 2 days, fire. Boom. Bia is gone. And if Bia will live in peace, Amazon will freely do her thing. You can freely Kamto will give you good education, will give you good democracy, and you live in peace. It is Bia that is causing you problem. So Cameroonese, go out. But make Cameroon think say you can use 22 September to fool or lure our people from Ambassador who live in French Cameroon. No. Now the people of Ambassador, this not concern you. 22 September our anniversary. Kamto might be thinking that by turning 22 September when our anniversary, if you go out also, it will show as if the Anglophones and Francophones are like together. No way. 22nd of September in Amazonia is a quiet day. It's a day we will reflect of the thousands of people that French Cameroon killed. It's an anniversary. It's a day we have to pray for our prisoners. It's a day we have to pray for our leaders. It's a day that we have to talk. We have to assess how far we've gone and what we have to do. It's a day we have to prepare for the 1st of October independence celebration, where we will come out where we as the security situation permits, to dance, to celebrate the restoration of our independence that President Ayodele Ostabe declared on the 1st of October 2017. So, we have a different vision, but we must support Kamto's action in French Cameroon. Because the enemy of your enemy is my friend. For now, Kamto is our friend. For now. Because Kamto's action will put pressure on French Cameroon bees and military. And it will reduce that maybe too much, it will produce too much concern on them. I've told you, French Cameroon, listen to me. Bees are not you don't fear them. We've discovered that myth around Cameroon bees. Bees that are empty lands. We deal with them. We jam them, chop them, knock them, hit them. So you can also jam them. You can do it. People's power, you can do it. You know. Listen, you know. Go out there, go to protest. You are protesting to call Pobia to out, but under your bed, hide your machete. Hide your stick. If they joke, una jam them, knock them, hit them. Well, see, that's what we do for Amazonia. We hit them hard. We jam them, chop them, knock them. So, please, do same in French Cameroon. You can do it. You have the power. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Go out to 2nd September, as Kamto is saying. Free Kamto. If you don't go out, they will kill Kamto. Let me tell you. If you don't go out on 2nd September, they will kill Kamto. Kamto would have lost his political power. And then that's all. French Cameroon will deal with you. For us, we are gone, no? We are gone. Listen, we have been fighting this thing for 4 years. We are gone. So if you don't do it on your own part, you kill Kamto. And you stay there with Bulu. Listen, Pobia is planning his exit. He will not go. He will put another stooge, another Bulu. So you from Dollar, from Bameleke, from other area, you also have the right to be president. You have the right to be president, not only Bulu. So all of you must rise against the Bulus. Everything from the military, everything from wet ministry, Bulu, everywhere. So all of you there in French Cameroon, Nimna Bulu. In fact, God created una plenty. God not create another Bulu for French Cameroon. So when I must use the power for send out the Bulus, send them out, and this is the time. 22nd September, go out. That's why I was saying, people of Bamenda, we get the power. Get the power and for Amazonian, Bamenda, it give it the spirit. We'll see the lockdown will happen. I mean, sorry, not lockdown. The cars reaction last week. But those in Bamenda, they show our people say they can stand with bike riders. You see, that's the power. That's the power. That's the power. Even for Boya, they declare no bike in town. Those in Boya don't stand in solidarity. But people of Bamenda, they don't care. They don't care what happens in Boya. They don't care what happens in Manfred. They don't care what happens everywhere. Because for Bamenda people, it is their responsibility. They are like their godfather, Papa them. It is their responsibility to stand, defend Ambazonia. It is their responsibility to see that everything is moving on well. That is why French Cameroon has declared Operation Clean Bamenda. Operation Clean Bamenda. They didn't declare Operation Clean Kumbo. They didn't declare Operation Clean Manfred. In all these areas, they don't jam that they show them well. They don't jam them well. But they didn't declare. They declare Operation Clean Bamenda because they are shocked that in a city like Bamenda, you have our boys coming in there and go. They are shocked that our boys can at any point in time shut down that city at will. At will. They are shocked. And so, look at what they are doing. They are killing people innocently. Operation Clean Bamenda is a direct message of genocide. It's a direct message. That's why you see in Bamenda yesterday in my 90, family of 3, they gun them down with Java. Gun them down. We saw the videos. They got them down. Those are the type of things we have to share. We have to share out. And that's why we say Bamenda is paying the price. They are paying the price a lot. Bamenda is paying the price, and they keep on paying the price from our mothers in food market, from our parents in a Bamenda shop, from our youth, our bike riders, our taxi drivers in Bamenda. They are paying the price. They started paying this price since 1990 when Fundi launched the SGF. They have been paying the price and they are not giving up. And that is the spirit we have to take as Amazonians wherever we go. We must invoke and take the spirit of Bamenda. We must take the Bamenda power. And we thank the people of Bamenda. And we thank you very much. We thank you very much for making sure that despite the odds, you will do and still move on. Despite the odds, despite sometimes our craziness up here in the diaspora, you will stand tall and you will say, enough is enough. So people of Bamenda, this show, you are the inspiration of the Amazonian Revolution. People of Bamenda, you are the inspiration of what Kamto is trying to do. On the 22nd of September, you started this move. And when you move, the people of Zian, the people of Mato, the people of Manu, everywhere, they followed and they rose up and said, hey, if Bamenda can be up, there's nothing for us to be afraid. People of Bamenda, you came out last week, you shut down your cars. You shut down your private cars. You shut down your taxi in solidarity with bike riders. That the Commander Post said no more. And we thank you. We thank you for that. I want to inform all of you who are watching from Bamenda. We don't always say we don't believe in indefinite lockdowns, because lockdown must always be strategic. It is not our place where you lock down a city for many more days. Okay, well, Mami, the way they rely on food market, their foods are perishable, they will spoil. It's not about stocking home. In Bamenda, there is no light. Light, they go off and on. So when you say, "Remember, stock home for 1 week," it's stock home, fridge go spoil, light go there, food go spoil, they go through. Because of the crisis, many businesses are down. We know it. So the fact say war, people must survive. We need to fight war and say if we can meet up an empty land. We need to fight war and say make people die. So every action where we take them as activists or as leaders, we must also consider the fact say those with the action that affect them, now people them, and their lives also matter. Their action also matter. It matter. So the issue of, I don't hear people talk about lockdown. I don't want to make this show so divisive or so. I go open lines more time. I want people to call in. You can call in to talk about the Kamto protest or the issue of the so-called lockdown in Bamenda. We don't talk, say, people of Bamenda, you get the power. You have the, listen, Lockdown for Bamenda always happens spontaneously. It happens anytime. So long as the security situation, when military start the act, or Amabo act, people run down shot. So no man of it kick them say now the lockdown town. No. Amabo say act today, even this nice so town was shot. Military act that operation clean town was shot. Any man act town was shot. Any man act town was shot. So there is no lockdown. There's no lockdown. We don't believe in lockdown. Lockdown has to be strategic. We're going to get strategic lockdown, not fake lockdown. There is no lockdown at all. No lockdown. Tomorrow, Monday, now ghost towns, normal ghost towns. From Tuesday, go on with your activity. But bear in mind, say there is a security situation. That's what people have to bear in mind. We get a security situation where every time anything happens. So while you go on with your activity from Tuesday, you also have to bear in mind that anything happens. So you have to stay alert. That's the message I want to take people of Bamenda. We have to be considerate. No, someone cannot come live and declare a 2 weeks lockdown or an indefinite lockdown. Nobody in the diaspora can stay for 2 weeks without going to work, unless that you are having social benefits from the government of your country, or you are feeding from the revolution's money. So our parents in Bamenda, those in food market, those who have piled foodstuff, they must survive. They must survive. Without them, listen, the community is the one feeding our Amazon fighters. So our Amazon fighters in Bamenda must understand that you will not go out there, not go out for go do any instructions, not put any go enforce anything. Because you will survive that because of those very people then. If you don't sell chop, they're not going to feed you. Diaspora don't feed una for Gansero. Another one. Una don't cry. Me I know una don't cry about chop. I just feel every time they come in back better, they need chop. They cash chop money every day. We cannot do it all alone. And for the greater part, now Gansero don't sustain our Amazon fighters for everywhere they go. For the chop that they give them. So what they go on, but people must leave. Business must also go on. We don't see that money that goes down. People don't say find money that goes down. The poor Bamenda use their power. I can only talk. I cannot come and ask you. I can only talk. But sometimes you must rise up. You use your power. So okay, enough. And I give the message to all Amazonian fighters. Not go out tomorrow because you want to satisfy some person who just probably don't give you maybe $50. That is not money. You need your people on ground zero more than you need us in the diaspora. That's a fact. You need people on ground zero more than you need us on diaspora. Those in ground zero are the one giving you the intelligence. Those in ground zero are the one that will call your camp to tell you military is coming. Those in ground zero are the one who will cook food and they will hide it and come and give you. Those in ground zero are the ones you are protecting, not us the diaspora. Us the diaspora will get many chances. We will be alive for France and Barcelona. Whether how many years. But you don't get that chance. You go out tomorrow and say you want to enforce a lockdown. The moment you give you $50, French can only use sniper. It shot you. So this is the message that we have to pass through. We have to pass through. It's not. We have to be very. We have to even try about when we declare no movement of cars and this after 3 days. After 3 days, try about can talk say it don't end. Why it is say it do am? Because he see the pain. He see the pain. It's the restriction of cars it do. People they work for food, with their food. Many stores, even though we say many stores they open, even at lockdown, stores were forced to close. So if it's that pain, but he can say no, make no cars, make cars if you move. There's the end of cars and this because already he feel them too. So every Amber leader must get that human part. You must not always stand to show authority. See, you show power that I'm in control. My group is in control. I can close and open without having the human part of our people on the ground. That's what is happening on this revolution. Many leaders in the diaspora, many groups, and that's why they are using their show to show authority, to show power, to show control. And listen, let me tell you what you don't know. Bamenda is very sensitive. Any man you want to show strength. Any man wants to show strength, any man wants to say he get control, can say, lockdown boya, I'll oppress you. Any man wants to say now he get control, can say, lockdown boya from Bongo State to down, shut down that city. That's why you have control. Bamenda is very sensitive. I will not say with Bamenda, they will cut fire, they better shoot them quiet. So when we confuse Bamenda say lockdown or no lockdown, to be on the safe side, they just pull them quiet. They're supposed to come and say, oh, you see, they are respect. No. They are afraid. They are protecting their businesses. They are staying apart. That's a fact. If you think that you are a leader, you think that you have control on the ground, my challenge to you is that lockdown Boya. Lockdown Fako. Say today Fako lockdown and tomorrow say your boss down, knock it down. Then me Bamenda, I will change side. I will come say now you're my leader and you're my only leader. That's the challenge I've given. It's challenge to all the groups. All the groups, if you think that you are the one in control on ground zero, lock down Boya. Not Bamenda. Because Bamenda is very sensitive. Very sensitive. And they can react spontaneously. When they react, don't go and claim, don't go and say that, oh, my group is in control because Bamenda is. No. They are reacting based on the security situation. And just as we are talking, Tuesday you might see the place is ghosted, lockdown. People are reacting, not because they're expecting a call somewhere, because they are afraid. They are afraid because they know that one or two people will send $50, $30 to one group. They go and shoot them. Then people run. Then people say, oh, you see, this group A is in control. No. We know these things. But the message I'm giving out there to every Amazonian fighter that you must, when you are fighting this war, you need us for support. You need us for guidance. But the primary people you must support are those on the ground. Those on the ground, that mommy for food market in for sale. When it shut down on Monday, he respect you. Give it the rest days to share. If there is something very specific where we never really do them, then it must pass. It must pass 3 days. It must pass. We must. I want to say the one that we must fight them with our head and our heart. And we must be considerate how we do. That we not say we are put for ground zero. They didn't go anywhere. Many people don't go for fresh Kamerun. They don't run. When they don't run, they did for Bamenda. We must consider them. There are many also in Kumbo. There are many in Kumba. So when they don't give 1 day for stay with us, if one declare anything, we must consider why would it declare and give the reason. Already last week, Bamenda already it shut down. It shut down because of 2 factors: Operation Clean Bamenda and the fact say some groups they declare say may no cars no move. Our people they respond positively. No cars move, no taxi move. But 3 days after, the group will come and they say no. They will consider the one change strategy. So going forward, there is no lockdown. Share the message, please. Tell everyone. I'm not supporting any lockdown. So Bamenda people, whether it's lockdown on Tuesday or not, that's your problem. Tuesday, I want to say from Tuesday 15, go out, be free to carry on your activity. But not say you are in Bamenda, anything will happen. So you must be security wise. All your ears must be out on all social media platform. Your ears, so that you don't be caught up in the military operation. That is what we must know. And that's what we must know. So please, Monday na go start like in any other Bamenda people. You've sacrificed a lot. You've given a lot. You've committed a lot. We owe you. We thank you because you in Bamenda. There are moments when the revolution seems going down. You rose up. There are moments when everybody thought that thing is over. You rose up. But you have been there for many months. No ghost towns from Bongo Square. Ghost towns only in Monaco area. There were some days that even in Monaco and my 16, my 17, no ghost towns. We know these things. But it doesn't bother us because we know that is how war is. War happens in a way that there is sometimes you sit in an area, sometimes they take it back from you. So if for us it is not a victory or that you are losing. It's part of war. It's part of war. So time of the way some area go hot, it go strong, it go fall back because of many things. So if we are there without ghost towns or so, I know I could first Sako because Sako come on na boya person. Or if me not get ghost town, I know because one like this. No, all of us, every leader, all of us will be responsible for anything that happen for every town, every area. The war in the drag. There is also some people that they relax. Some people they think say this is gonna happen very fast. One thing is gonna happen that. So we must be consistent in what we do. So my challenge to you, I say, any leader, any group where you think say you are in control, declare say lockdown in Boya, lock from Bongo Square to March 16. Get your boys there. Then I'll call it, I'll say you have done. I'll say well done. I will not say okay, you are in charge. Not Bamenda. Not Bamenda. Not Bamenda. Bamenda and Kumba, we know. We know what happens in Kumba. We know what happens in Bamenda. They are very sensitive. These are areas who are very sensitive, not only during the Arab Revolution, very sensitive to things. Very sensitive to things. So people of Bamenda, please, tomorrow is Monday. It's normal Monday goes down. Tuesday, no shutdown, no lockdown, no lockdown. But go away activity, but be very active, be very attentive to any issue. Because the ADF people might be out there. We don't know the Amber Boys operation. We don't know. They have their operation, they have their roots, we don't know. They might pass anywhere, they might do anything, and boom, the town has shut down. And that's all for the day. That's all for the day. So please, people in Amazonia, I hope this message has gone through. Those are the two messages that I wanted to give, that our people on ground zero have suffered a lot. We must respect them. We must not be insensitive to their actions. We must not use them to show strength and force. They have suffered a lot. Now the way their houses don't be burnt, that they don't lose mommy and papa, their food they don't be chopped off. Their women and wife and girl child, they have been raped. You know, they shut down their businesses every day. Even in ground zero, you know, even in Saudi zone. When this thing started in Saudi zone, I can say 99% of our forces in the Saudi zone were sponsored by the community. But now it's proving difficult. Not because anything has happened. The community don't have money anymore to sponsor as they did. 90% of our forces, the 90% of forces in the Saudi zone, were food were given by the community. Community gave them food. Community gave them gari, gave them everything, gave them protection, gave them shelter. But now, because the revolution is taking longer, businesses the economy is going down as expected. The community can't do anymore. That's why you see us in the diaspora, we must do more to help them to avoid taking them so that they can give money. I can't call it kidnapping. Just taking them, please come and give money so that they survive. We have people that have been taken. They go to an amber camp. They themselves say, hey, they come and say, mommy, I saw these boys in their camp, what they eat, how they live. Please sponsor. Yes, we've had successful stories of people who claim that they have been kidnapped. When they went to an amber camp, they came back, they changed because they saw the condition in which these fighters were living. They saw the food that they were eating. Fight and live a chop. You did not chop, you don't feel run. You don't chop, you ego the tonsil. You don't chop, you don't feel fight. So why would they give gun? We give this in. We know things also of the chopping fighter they chop. So sometimes we want to just castigate about issue of kidnapping. We must try to also be, yes, we castigate, yes, it's not good. But sometimes you know, because we've had successful stories of people who go to a camp and come back. Listen, Ama boys love the community. Let me tell you. Because there are children who grow from there. They love the community. They don't just take people because they want to, because they don't want to. It's because this is their life. This is their life. They can't go back to any civilian life. They cannot. They can only stop once they have Amazonia. But they have to feed. They have to live. So they must use other means to live, to feed. So sometimes don't criticize. We criticize, okay, not good. But we have people who have gone there and come back and tell us good stories. Listen, I thought I was kidnapped, but once I saw, say, please, kidnap me more. Kidnap me more. So this is the white man word. White man come with language, kidnapping. Kidnapping. It's that you do wrong and we arrest you and say we kidnap. No! It's arrest! We are not arresting you temporarily. Temporarily arrest. Then we leave you. So we understand the kind of kidnapping is very negative. You know, our enablers use the word kidnapping. It's not kidnapping. They arrest you temporarily to beg you for money that people need to feed because they need to survive. They need to survive. This is not in any way to encourage kidnapping, but it will give you. Listen, I'm a realist. I believe in reality. That's why I always give my opinion. Point, I believe in reality. That's why what I'm supporting, there is no way. Listen, there is no way you can change me. Once I say I support this thing, you do what, you can never change me. You can never change me. You can never change me. Yes. And once I'm with something, I will support until I have reasons to change. Yes. When I was supporting the interim government, I supported the interim government until I had reasons to say we don't want any more interim like government. Now lie. And I apologize. Now fake news. Because I see the danger of the so-called interim government. But I was the one who said, oh, IGA. I said IGA. Everywhere I was IGA. But now I tell you, it's wrong. What's wrong for us to create a government? Because it has caused pain. In fact, this thing called IG, it has killed our boys more than the way French Cameroon has killed our boys. That is the truth. That's the truth. Look at how the so-called IG forces in Bui took ADF guys and killed them just like that. Then Sako comes out and say we should ask French Cameroon. So just imagine. So please, to conclude this show, we've said those in French Cameroon, if you're watching us, go out, make Maurice Kamto proud. People of Bamenda, tomorrow is normal ghost town day. From Tuesday, it's a normal day. I can only talk. I'm fire in Belgium. I'm here in Belgium. I can only talk. I cannot come out to enforce it. I cannot use my mouth to advise you. Go out on your Tuesday, do your activity. No lockdown. But be very smart. Be very attentive. You think about your security station, because we cannot declare indefinite lockdown. We cannot declare long lockdown because we don't want to show strength of power. And I don't challenge any leader where he thinks he get control on the ground. Go to FACO and close FACO. Then when you come, we'll clap for you. We'll say yes, you are in control. You are in control. Not to use people like guinea pigs, giving useless excuse left and right. No. Bamenda is a sensitive area. It's a sensitive area. If me, Bamenda alone, if I start a Romo for a year, I just produce flyers. I said about town. Then I start Romo. I say long. I go home. Maybe it's for a few hours. I go home because the people are very sensitive. They read us a lot. I've received so many calls from people Bamenda asking me what to do. They are very sensitive. So we must not try to use the sensitivity of people Bamenda as a mockery, as a way of overriding them. We must think about their feelings. So people of Bamenda are given a cafe. Una cap them up. According to the cafe, Bamenda people, una cap them up. Yes. Now una whole Amazonia now, una cap them up. I will give you now all the salute, all the blessings, all the funds in Mezam. One on the ADF on a Quifonso, on a one of the restaurant will cook cafe for all now. Make not go out for go reinforce anything. When you are going to reinforce a so-called lockdown, French Cameroon kill you. Maybe not say once you die so as a fighter, they say fighter come, fighter go. You are afraid they go bury you, revolution it will continue. But we need you alive and strong for help our forces. You must fight a war with intelligence. You must fight a war with Nkebong. Mr. Man send you small $50 or 100. Say, hey, there you take them. That's chicken change. That's chicken change. That's what most people do. They send small $50 or 100 and they give you instructions. Do this, do that. Then if you don't do, we will not give you. That's chicken change. Your community is your people. So protect your community. Stay with them, bless them. I can only talk. Because I am Mark Barretta, the godfather of all activists, all of them. Also than me. I mean, Papa, I don't burn them plenty. I don't burn good one them. I don't burn bad one them. Are they? And I'm the last man standing. Now me, now my voice take when I go out for 26 September. Yes, my voice. Now my voice take when I go out for 26 September in thousands. Now my voice take when I go out for 1st October. Now whenever all defense groups them, all I know from A to last. I know all camps, all general. But no one, I never ever give any instruction for any fighter. Say do this. No one. And I be proud. So I don't ever give any instruction when anybody say, do this, do that. No. I throw it to them. You took a decision by yourself. That's not good for the day. That's not Papa day. I be Papa. For all these what the activism for. I Papa. The other way, I think Kamto against AOB. No one, no group, no anything against me. No group, no leverage, nothing. No group, no any leverage. No group, no any leverage. And when I pick up my phone, I call a particular group leader. You know, say me, I don't vex. No group. And when I vex and I activate my connection on the ground, so I can do things. Because me, I be good for that. Me. My tongue like Kamto say, he be lion, make it boss. Make a boss to say, I be good for that. Yes, make a boss to say, I be good for that. My be like my brother Kamto. When he talks so, he open eye, I be good for that. My eye. All right, people. All right, thank you for staying. Thank you for joining your numbers. Let's keep on building this page. Tomorrow evening, God willing, Don Pasho will be live, and I will join Don Pasho to talk. I thought I could take calls. Unfortunately, again, my phone is down. People are laughing that my phone is down. Yes, I have a very bad phone. It is down, and it won't take more than calls. But I want to assure you that we are on. We are going. You see, even the U.S. Senate resolution, you hear the U.S. Senate, listen, Cameroon is finished. You've read Dr. Makongo, that the UN General Assembly, they have voted what we call the responsibility to protect. And French Cameroon do not vote. And they have voted what they call to protect, which means Amazonia may come up in the agenda of US. It may come up. If it doesn't come, no problem. But we've seen the USA Senate, a Republican Senate, very strong Senate, they have given many things. They told Bia, you must negotiate with separatists. Bia is thinking that, you see, why is it that French Cameroon Prime Minister, Philemon Yang, no, Njongute, why is it that he hardly held a meeting of so-called follow-up of recommendation? Why? Because the UN General Assembly voted what we call responsibility to protect. And the ADC was wise. The agency was wise. They declared all and they said, we are endangered species. We are endangered species. We are endangered species. And when you see a United States, now let me tell you the difference. The difference in what came out from the US Senate is that they have instructed the State Department to do what? One, find out, ban, freeze the accounts, and sanction any French Cameroon official who is involved in this war. And they said about separatist fighters, no, there is no separatist fighter that can be arrested. Because we are victims. You don't arrest victims. No. We are responding to the action of French Cameroon. We are victims. Even USA, they knew. That's why in 1984, USA declared and told us that there will be a time when these people will pick up arms. They knew it. So we are victims. We are all slaves. Nobody, listen, let me tell you. If you're an Amazon fighter, nobody will arrest you. You must know your right. Nobody will arrest you. We are victims. We are victims of the slavery. We are victims of the conspiracy of the international community. We are victims. I read a comment where someone saw and said, Human Rights Watch. Human Rights Watch, they're always sitting, watching her part, killing. People are dying every day. We are victims. So you don't arrest victims. You don't. So those to arrest is for beer and military. To arrest them for killing our people. Men in Bamenda, they went and shot a family of 3 in a car. Today in Moyoka, they killed 10 able young men. People who were just going to pick sand. You know sand. People live by sand. So the US state has done well for us. They have done well for us. They have announced that call negotiation and that they are ready to come in. You see, because French Cameroon is is making magu, that they want to go and do, they want to do what. And it's a shame to read Kadnatumi. It's a shame for Kadnatumi to praise Pobia about that dialogue. I thought HK with wisdom, but Kadnatumi, no. And he's from Mwi. It's a shame. How can the Kadna praise Bia that Bia is doing well in implementing the revelation? What absolute nonsense! How can the man of God? He's not afraid. He's not afraid of God at that age. What could Kadnatumi be afraid of at this age? Kadnatumi, you don't get Pekin. Kadnatumi, you don't get woman. Kadnatumi, you don't get land. Kadnatumi, you don't live a good life on earth. What again are you afraid? What again are you afraid? What again are you afraid? You can die now and thank your God. So if you must die now, tell the people the truth. Tell the world the truth. You Kadnatumi, you made a survey and you saw that over 65% of Amazonians want independence. You saw it. They are still dancing magu. But the people of Amazonia shall not give up. Because the world knows us. That's why you saw the US Navy. They say, listen, ceasefire. The US Navy came back to what Ayojo Ostebe had been saying. Ceasefire. Negotiation. We are waiting. Our president Ayojo Ostebe has given the 5 points. We are now waiting. We are waiting for French Cameroon to say, okay. Meanwhile, military operation on the ground must continue. Our boys must continue. We are preparing to celebrate our 1st October in grand style across all the 13 counties, also in the diaspora. That's why you see this shirt. It's ambershop.com. Ambershop.com. www.ambershop.com. Go there now and purchase. I want to thank all those who wrote to me and asked me for the website. Please, ambershop.com. This cap, this t-shirt, you see, I'm coming live, I'm using different t-shirt. You have even this flag. You see this flag? This is the signature of Ayojo Ostebe. You see? So everything, if you want Ayojo Ostebe's signature in any of the items, go there. When you go to ambershop.com, you are indirectly funding the revolution, and you own something that you can move to work and you tell colleagues, I am from Amazonia. Yes, because you don't know who can read you. You don't know who can help you. You might meet someone, and someone will find a way to help you by helping the revolution. So please go to the website ambershop.com and buy. That's how we own Amazonia. We have to own Amazonia. We have to own our things. We have to be proud of our things. Sia is good here. Look at this. Sia is good. With my Abba cap. So please, that's what we must do. And the word again says, Bia must demilitarize. So when you read that US NATO relations, it is good. Because now the difference is that they have now instructed the US State Department to act. Diplomacy is slow, but we will reach there. Very slow, but we will reach there. What we must do is that we must continue to fund and arm our self-defense forces. That's what we must continue to do. On our part, we must do what we must do and leave the rest to God. And God knows that our people have suffered for 50 years plus. God knows that function the rest meant good. God knows that these people came into Amazonia right from the first day. They went to Bangam and killed our people. God knows that they came and saw a vibrant economy, marketing board, Yoke Dam. To the estate, they came and destroyed everything. God knows that they came and destroyed our banking system. They came and saw our airport in Tico that were carrying people from Tico to US, Tico to Canada, Tico to Nigeria, Tico to UK. They destroyed that in Manfe because they want us to be under them. And Pobia said it. Pobia said in France that the plan was to keep us bondage. That's the plan of Pobia, to keep us bondage. So God knows, God sees our suffering. God saw how to give Common University of Boya. Our people in Yaoundé had to protest. Something that we need. God is seeing the bad faith that, look at Limbe Gypsy Port. They keep promising. Promise. How many months? Yes, promise, nothing. Natural Gypsy Port. just because they don't want they don't want our area to develop. We used to move from Kumba to Manfe and go to, but now you must go through French Cameroon. So God is seeing all these things. God is seeing all this bad faith. God is seeing how our people will have to leave Manfe to go to Yaoundé to pursue documents. God is seeing the suffering, and God knows that the people of Amazonia, that country called former serving Cameroons, they are a chosen people. And that was why God used his hands to bless us and make all of us that were pro Cameroon by 2016 to change. And so we embrace the ideology of indivisible Amazonia. We embrace it. One and indivisible Amazonia. Yes, Cameroon is divisible. And that was what you must do. Keep doing your part. Keep doing your part. And may God bless you. Tomorrow, ghost towns all across Amazonia. Tuesday, life goes on normally. Military operations continue. Stay safe. Be very vigilant. Those in the diaspora, don't stop funding. Fun. Prepare for 1st October. Go to ambashop.com. Buy your ticket. Fund your groups. Fund your counties. Do what you are doing. May God bless you. Bye-bye. My name's Mark Barretta.